If you're wondering which 49-inch monitors are worth your money, stick around. After we run through each product, I'll give you my personal take. Would I buy it or would I skip it? No fluff, just my honest opinion. Let's get into it. Samsung Odyssey Neo G9 G95NA. Look, if you want a monitor that's basically two 27-inch 1440p screens having a baby, this is your pick. The mini LED panel with 2048 local dimming zones gives you deep blacks and bright highlights that pop up to 1000 nits, though there's some blooming around bright objects in dark scenes that can be a bit annoying. The 240Hz refresh rate is smooth as butter for gaming, but you'll need a beefy graphics card with DisplayPort 1.4 or HDMI 2.1 to actually push those frames. Would I buy it? Yes, despite the ridiculous price tag, the picture quality and gaming performance make it worth it. Samsung Odyssey OLED G93SC. This quantum dot OLED beast takes everything good about the Neo G9 and cranks it up with perfect blacks and insane 0.03 millisecond response time. The colors are so vibrant they'll make your eyeballs dance, and that 240Hz refresh rate with FreeSync Premium Pro means gaming is buttery smooth, though the peak brightness of 250 nits is a bit weak compared to the Neo G9. Some older games might throw a fit with the 32:9 aspect ratio, but newer titles look absolutely stunning. Would I buy it? Yes, the OLED panel quality is just too damn good to pass up. LG49GR85DC. This monitor is like the budget cousin of the Samsung lineup. It's got the same 240Hz refresh rate in 5120x1440 resolution, but with a VA panel that shows some black smearing in fast-moving scenes. The HDR brightness hits around 769 nits, which isn't bad, but falls short of the advertised 1000 nits, and there are some scanline issues with certain colors that might drive you nuts. Would I buy it? Maybe. It's a decent option if you want to save some cash, but those scan lines could be a deal breaker. Dell U4924DW. Dell went full business mode with this one. It's got a more conservative 1800R curve compared to the other's aggressive 1000R, and the 60Hz refresh rate makes it clear gaming wasn't the priority. The IPS black panel gives you great colors with 98% DCI-P3 coverage, and USB-C connectivity with 90-watt power delivery is nice for productivity, but that refresh rate is a real snooze fest for gaming. Would I buy it? No, the 60Hz refresh rate is just too limiting for this price point. Asus PG49WCD. This 49-inch QD-OLED beast delivers stunning visuals with deep blacks and vibrant colors, plus a snappy 0.03 millisecond response time that makes everything buttery smooth. The glossy screen looks fantastic, but turns into a mirror show if you've got windows nearby, and text can look a bit wonky, which might annoy you if you're planning to do actual work on it. Would I buy it? Yes, the picture quality is insane and I can live with closing my curtains. Asus ROG Strix XG49WCR. For almost half the price of its OLED brother, you get a 165Hz refresh rate and decent HDR performance, though the VA panel means blacks won't be as deep. The built-in KVM switch lets you control multiple devices with one keyboard and mouse, which is neat if you're juggling between work and gaming setups, but the contrast isn't anywhere near OLED levels. Would I buy it? Maybe it's a solid value option if you can't justify spending big bucks on OLED. MSI MPG 491 CQP. MSI's take on the 49-inch QD-OLED panel matches the Asus in image quality, but adds an extra HDMI 2.1 port and bumps up the USB-C power delivery to 90 watts. The matte coating helps with reflections compared to the Asus PG49WCD, though you're still stuck with the same 144Hz refresh rate limit. Would I buy it? Yes, it's basically the Asus PG49WCD, but more practical for daily use. LG49WL95C. This dinosaur rocks a basic IPS panel with a measly 60Hz refresh rate and no variable refresh rate support. Good luck with that screen tearing. The viewing angles are great and it's decent for office work, but the HDR is so weak it might as well not exist, and the contrast makes dark scenes look like they're covered in gray fog. Would I buy it? No, it's ancient tech and there are way better options now. LG 45GS95QE. Look, I know what you're thinking. This isn't even a 49-inch monitor, but damn, does this 45-inch beast make up for it with its insane 240 hertz refresh rate and that sweet OLED panel that makes colors pop like fireworks. The 800 IR curve is so aggressive it feels like the screen is trying to give you a hug, which is nice, but that mediocre text clarity might make you want to keep your distance if you're planning to do actual work on it. Would I buy it? Yes. The combination of OLED's perfect blacks and that buttery smooth 240 hertz refresh rate makes this perfect for gaming, even if it's technically cheating in the 49-inch category. Gigabyte AORUS CO49DQ. This bad boy is what happens when someone actually makes a proper 49-inch monitor. We're talking quantum dot OLED with colors so vibrant they'll make your eyeballs dance. Sure, the 144 Hz refresh rate isn't as fancy as the LG's 240, but the 5120 x 1440 resolution more than makes up for it, and let's be real, your graphics card is probably crying just thinking about pushing 240 Hz at this resolution anyway. Would I buy it? Maybe. While the image quality is absolutely nuts and the contrast ratio is basically infinite, you better have a desk the size of a small country to fit this monster. ASUS ROG Strix XG49WCR. Oh boy, where do I even start with this dinosaur? It's like finding a flip phone in 2024. The 3840 x 1080 resolution is basically two 1080p monitors duct taped together, and that HDR 400 certification is about as impressive as a participation trophy. The VA panel does give you decent contrast, but compared to these new OLED beasts, it's like bringing a knife to a gunfight. Would I buy it? No. Unless you find it in a garage sale for pocket change, there's literally no reason to choose this over the newer OLED options. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you pick the 49-inch monitors for you. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. Links to all of these products mentioned in this video will be in the description.